Supermarket Blues. Do you remember, dearest, before we had to stop, how we always went together to do the weekly shop? Ever since we both retired, and that's really quite a while, we'd put a coin into the trolley and push it down the aisle. My list was in the order of the products in the store, starting with the fruit and veg just inside the door. And I'd take my time in choosing the ripest and the best. Good kiwis and tomatoes should give when lightly pressed. Then cheese. I'd pick your Stilton and perhaps a little brie, but it always took me longer to choose something right for me. You would push the trolley and lift the heavy stuff, and now and then you used to say, "Do you think we've got enough?" And sometimes you would say that golf on Fridays might be nice. But we both knew that the shopping trip was worth the sacrifice. And you got to meet my friends there as we'd gather for a chat about the rising price of butter or the health of Marge's cat. Yes, I'm also wondering where their husbands used to be, not welcomed on the shopping trip. They don't have wives like me. I'd look in people's trolleys and try to catch your eye to say, "Look, they eat eclairs like us," or "See that apple pie?" And just before the checkout, we would stop and check the list and tick off all the items to make sure none were missed. And then, do you remember, when the shopping was all done, instead of rushing home, we'd stop for coffee and a scone? It's not that I'm ungrateful to the drivers that still drive, and the pickers and the packers that are helping us to thrive. It's just that now I'm missing the trip we used to do to choose our weekly shopping, and I know you miss it too. You try hard not to show it, but you're just being kind when you make that sort of smile and say you honestly don't mind. And you can think of other things which give just as much delight as our lovely weekly shopping trip. I suppose you might be right. In fact, I've made a list of jobs, so no matter what the weather, you can work on things inside and out, and we'll tick them off together. And just as soon as this is over, I promise we can do our weekly shopping trip together every week, just me and you.